Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your Dablamp rosin dab of the day. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me. As always, when you enjoy today's video, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, send a like, and I reply to all the comments. Let's get started with today's topic. What do you do when you're in a bad mood? You don't have to be a victim anymore of bad moods. Our moods go naturally up and down. And it really is helpful to identify underlying triggers of both. Try to proactively let those around you know your emotional state and even what they can do to help. While we want to solve the small problems, we should resist the urge to make big decisions when we're in a bad mood. We all have days, hours, longer periods of time when our mood just tanks. You become irritable, angry, depressed, sad, anxious, restless, frustrated. I could give 100 more terms. Sometimes you know the reason of why. You're worried about something you got to do the next day. You're struggling emotionally with social stuff. You didn't sleep well. Other times, you don't know what the hell's going on. Your mood shifts suddenly for no reason at all. And you can't pinpoint it, but you're worried. And you've got other symptoms. You're tired. You're achy. You got pain. And it makes you cranky. So, break out the first aid kit, everybody. We need to consider interventions. How do we handle it? Well, you've got to broadcast your emotions. That's right. Before you go any further, take the time to think about the people around you. Eliminate collateral damage. Be emotionally responsible and hopefully get the support that you need. You want to broadcast your emotions, telling whoever there is that you're in a bad mood, so you don't just snap or sulk. Have them run for cover and leave them wondering what's going on. But also tell them what you need and want them to do. Do you want them to leave you alone for an hour? Do you want them to give you a hug, not touch you, listen to you vent? Whatever it is, guess what? If you've got people in your life, figure it out and let them know. We've got to play detective in these situations. We, in fact, want to be curious about what's going on. Why is now or today, rather than before yesterday? What's triggered this? Didn't I sleep well? Didn't I eat well? Am I worried about a presentation at work? Am I angry at an argument I had 3 days ago? What are you thinking about? You see, emotions follow thoughts. Sometimes it's difficult to be aware of your thoughts, especially if you lean towards physical symptoms. But again, we got to play detective here. We got to have our normal curiosity, slow down a bit, and see if we can be aware of what's swirling around in our heads during this period of bad mood. Are there problems we have to fix? Maybe we need to practice more for that darn presentation. Make sure we go to bed early. Eat something, and resolve that talk you had with the person that you were angry at and never found a way to get over it. The goal is to know ourselves better by identifying our most sensitive triggers and solving those problems that fuel the bad mood. Solve the minor problems. If there are problems to fix, go for the low-hanging fruit right away. Are you tired? Take a nap. Are you hungry? Grab a roll. If you're not sure about the check-in time for the presentation, find out. Go early. Avoid making big decisions when you're feeling crappy, when you're in a bad mood. I've got an incredible headache and backache. So I probably should be taking a nap, having a snack. I got to get these problems off my plate before Mrs. Stoner comes home. Think about it. But if you're still fuming about the argument you had a couple days ago, well, you know what? You got to plan something here to have some type of follow-up so you can get emotionally settled. More importantly, you got to try to ignore what I call the rabbit hole. You got to know that in your brain, we catastrophize, and you can go to the worst really quick. So you can't make every problem you've got that's causing your bad mood the worst thing that ever happened, because it's not. When you're emotional, it's very easy to get tunnel vision. Our emotional brain jumps to black and white thinking, radical solutions, or no solution. It's like making decisions when you're drunk. And think about it, you're going to regret those decisions later on. So our emotional brain's trying to pull us in. We got to find a way to stand our ground and even step back. That's right, and realize what our brain is doing. Tell ourselves it's not a good time to act. Wait until the rational brain comes back online. Talk tomorrow. Sleep on it. You gotta settle your emotional brain. You see, if we've cleared out the minor problems and put off the big ones, the time to take action is just simply calm down. Meditate if you need to. Use an app if you can find one. Write down how you feel. Put it into a journal. Get it out of your head so you don't have to obsess about it anymore. Try some walking, exercise of any type, and by golly, do a mindful thing. That's right. Get out of your head. Get into mindful activities. Anything that you can do that occupies your attention fully, like me doing videos. I'm totally immersed in what I do. And maybe take that nap until your rational brain comes back online and you aren't in that bad mood. And the ultimate thing that you have, because we're people, we're humans, is the ability to understand that it will pass. You know, we know, I know, everyone knows that this will pass. Our moods go up and down for a lot of good reasons across a day. We want to learn how to surf our moods with awesome action, but with patience, knowing that if we likely do nothing at all, our mood's going to change. The key is that the mood naturally goes up and down. So we want to be emotionally responsible. We want to use our emotions as information, but making sure the rational brain's online. Remember, everybody vacillates, okay? If you aren't able to pin down a trigger to the problem, it's okay. It's all about addressing possible things. It's all about finding out, could this be the problem? Finding the answer and dealing with your bad mood. I got to tell you, pain, for me, puts me in a bad mood, a very bad mood, unfortunately. And then you get in a worse bad mood after that. Double, unfortunately. But this is the Real Senior Stoner, and we're going to do some rosin in our Dablamp, and I'm here to tell you that that might put me in a little bit better mood. I appreciate each and every one of you joining me today to talk about how we handle bad moods. This has been the Real Senior Stoner. We're going out on green on our Dablamp. Cold start with sourced Maine cannabis rosin, brought to you by Jersey Joker. Here we go, everybody. You know what to do if you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button, send a like, and I reply to all the comments. Cheers. Wow. Hits like a champ. The Dablamp. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Have a great one. Cheers.